Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. We're playing Alien Isolation. Yes, more spooky games, since you guys seem to like spooky games. So, Alien Isolation is apparently very spooky and very good. Although I've heard some complaints about the save points being far apart and things being kind of tedious at some points. We'll see how it goes. So before we start, I should probably explain to you guys that I actually quite like Aliens. And by like Aliens, not that I mean I'm a fan of the franchise, I mean I actually like Aliens. So that's gonna be a little bit awkward when we play the game, but we'll see how this goes. Let's go play game, Alien Isolation, and start a new game. I did test out the frame rate and everything. Everything looks pretty good. So it says here the recommended way to experience the game is hard difficulty, challenging and terrifying. I don't know if this is a good idea, because it might be that the challenging, quote-unquote challenging, means that you just die a lot and have to replay a lot of stuff. Like, dying a lot and replaying stuff is not actually interesting. There is a part of me that wants to go with easy or novice, just so we don't die all the time and have to repeat stuff all the time, but let's play hard, since that's what they recommend, and we'll see how well this goes. So calibration values, obviously spooky games need to be really dark to be really spooky, but I do understand that the YouTube videos end up darker than they appear on my screen, so if it was just me playing, I would be setting it to this setting. But since we are recording for YouTube, I think this is the correct setting. It does mean that I can see a bit more than I would otherwise. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Are you guys familiar with the Alien films? They're quite good, you should watch them. They're pretty good. Alright. So this is gonna be a really long opening sequence. So let's just check out how long this is.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.
That's pretty good, right? Like the slow narration and then the sound and stuff. It's pretty good. They know how to get the atmosphere going, right?
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port facility.
I know what it is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
So if you thought that looked pretty good, it's because it's pre-rendered. Alright, so we're going out to find Mom or something. Going to Sevastopol Station. So we're running at about 40 frames a second. Hopefully we can stay above that threshold. And I won't have to adjust it anymore. No pants! No pants, Ripley! Alright, and this is where the game starts. So I got about this far with the testing. Let's press some buttons. Apparently we need to sign in. Alright, explore the Torrens. And you can also take scrap from other people's lockers, apparently. The game tells you something about crafting things. Oh look, there's a picture here. I didn't notice this last time. That is a white dude with 2 kids. Or is that a woman? I can't tell. Torrens? Taylor. Interesting. So there's a few photos here actually. That might be something I want to look at. A sumo doll. Connor. And then there's no one here apparently. Samuel's Ripley. Alright, so there's all that. Not that interesting. Did the game tell us to get dressed yet? What if we don't get dressed? So if you want to get dressed, you go in there. But I tried getting dressed last time, it's not that interesting. So let me run around without getting dressed and see how that goes for us. Because we're no pants Ripley at the moment. There's a map if you're wondering. So if you want to know how not to get lost. Actually, do we go this way? Oh, get dressed is there, I see. And then there's like a speak to Samuel, speak to Taylor, and get dressed. Get dressed is highlighted. So the game probably wants us to get dressed before talking to people, but I'm a little antisocial at the moment, so it's gonna...
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
You should probably get changed, Ripley. Verlaine will be calling us soon.
Alright, well he tells us to put some pants on. The lip sync is a little bit disastrous. I don't know if you noticed that. That's a little disappointing. But we can continue with our no pants exploration of the ship. Red and yellow. For some reason I think about ketchup and mustard. But I don't think it's supposed to be for ketchup and mustard. This is like this is the infirmary, right? And there's this thing, you can play with this too. It's a CT scanner, let's see. Track, laser scan, ultrasound, CT scan. So the bed comes in. Probably gonna have to use that at some point. Alright. Maybe I should put my pants on. Because... you know how people are, you run around with no pants and they look at you funny. It's like, you know, who made you the emperor of the ship? That you have to tell me to put pants on. I mean, why do you have to conform to societal expectations of pantfulness? For some reason there's repairs going on. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, let's put some pens on. Let's stop being silly and get this done. It starts pretty slow. I guess the Alien films also start pretty slow. Not sure if that's like good game design, given that you kind of want to start with some action. Oh, that's the idea. What is that beeping? Alright, so my clothing is over here. Get dressed. And I have shoes, look at that. Shoes and pants. Congratulations me. Watasumi, Wayland Yutani, Siegson, Hantek. I thought Wayland Yutani by this stage controlled everything. Muller and Milland. Maybe these are just subsidiaries of Wayland Yutani. I thought Wayland Yutani actually managed to like monopolize everything in the entire galaxy. Let's continue to loot people's scrap. Is that boobs? Oh look, there's boobs. Kind of. Use this. Crew. Why is it flashing at me if it doesn't do anything? That's weird. This thing's also kind of flashing at me too. Some funny symbols on that keyboard. LM Link Data Systems Personnel, just missed you. Varlane, you on the lookout for a navigational officer. I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him, he's got good papers. He's a navigational officer who lost his ship. I'm not sure that's a good way to start your job application. Hi, I navigate for a living, but I lost my ship. So I can't find my ship anymore, but my job is to navigate. I'm not sure that's a good way to start your CV, but okay. Same old story, the megacorps undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Wayland Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat them right, let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. Alright. Somebody's looking for a job? A navigator? It's still beeping. So this thing... Oh, let me just grab this first. And this. Just collecting scrap. This thing apparently is the save point. And that allows you to overwrite your save. And these things are few and far between, and will be chased by aliens all day long. So that's one of the complaints that people have had about this game, is that the save points are stupidly far apart. And so like if you die to an alien, then you have to kind of do a lot of stuff, like repeat a lot of stuff. I don't know, I hope this doesn't get too bad, but if it does, we might turn down the difficulty. Can I do that? Options, game, difficulty. Yeah, I can just turn down the difficulty if I want to, I guess. Oh, there's a shower here. Oh, can I actually use it? Alright, well I put my clothing on and then I took a shower. That's how I roll. That's how I do things. I'm unconventional like that. I'm a rebel. You better respect my unorthodox lifestyle. Alright, so let's go talk to the other people. I can't seem to find a run button. No, Alt? What is Alt? Alt just stops me. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Shift is not run. Alt... Oh, that's control. No, control does this. Oh, control... Okay, control tilts your head up and down, up and down. No running that I can find. Why is it smoky now? What is wrong with this ship? Alright, well, this ship is, dubious. Hello!
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Alright, well, she's the lawyer.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Well, that's
Looks
fast.
like we're up.
That's kind of fast. Let me just slowly look around. This is like a beanbag chair. Awesome. Let me just check out the space food and the coffee machine and there's a fire extinguisher. None of which is useful for us. Oh look, ketchup. What is that? Eat. It's a eat. It's a packet of food labeled eat. Well, that keeps things straightforward, I guess. Sugar, cream, butter, milk. Is it real milk products or is it synthetic? Like, do we have a cow on board? Porridge oats, bran flakes, corn flakes. That's depressing. I guess corn flakes is what I would go with. Ew. Is that it? that's what we're eating? Is that breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or is it just breakfast?